The Mazda 3 is one of Australia's most popular passenger cars, and for good reason. It's brilliant. But Honda wants to get in on the action. It wants to take on the best in the business, and it's going to do it with this, the all-new 2016 Honda Civic. All right, first up, let's have a look at the interior of the Mazda 3. Now, there's a reason why this is one of the top sellers in Australia, and that's because everything works. It's comfortable, it's a little bit sporty, especially the instruments, and I really like this head-up display here, so that's a safety issue. You can see your speed without diverting your eyes. Everything falls easily to hand. It's got a really nice infotainment system. You can control it via the little controller here or touchscreen, which is nice. And generally speaking, the driving position is very good. It's quite roomy, and really, look at it, it's pretty. Alternatively, in the Honda, it's larger in every dimension. There's a more tangible sense of space. There's also much better storage. There's more of it, it's bigger, especially this center box, and it's just a more simplistic interior too. The way everything's set out, it still has a contemporary feel, but it all seems to be just a little bit more elegant in its execution. There couldn't be two more different ways to achieve the same result with these cars, because the Mazda has a 2.5 litre naturally aspirated engine, 138 kilowatts of power. Now this one is a much smaller engine, 1.5 litres in the Honda, but it's turbocharged. It makes 127 kilowatts, but both cars claim to achieve exactly the same fuel economy, 6 litres per 100 kilometres. The Honda Civic is remarkably refined. It's quiet, it's smooth, but there's also a sense of fun. It doesn't mind pumping through the corners. There is a disconnect between the loud pedal and the front wheels, and that's because of the CVT. There's some lag in there, and it doesn't quite have that direct connection you get with a regular gearbox. But the engine itself, the Turbo 1.5, is an absolute ripper, a real nice little sweetie of an engine. Unlike the Honda, this one doesn't have a CVT. It's got a traditional 6-speed automatic transmission, and I think I prefer that a little bit more because it winds the gears out in a more traditional manner. It's a little bit more engaging, and you can also use these paddle shifts on the steering wheel. Simply put, it's got a more involving drive, and though it's not as quiet and ride comfort isn't as silky as the Honda, you will have a lot of fun. As all Mazdas do, it has that sense of, I hate to say it, zoom zoom, but it does give it some real teeth if you want to push it, have a bit of fun through the corners. Ultimately, the Civic isn't as sharp in a dynamic sense, but it's not far off and you still can have an enjoyable drive. The plus side is it delivers a more relaxing experience behind the wheel. So if day-to-day driving is your thing, this one is definitely the pick. There's no doubting that the Mazda 3 and the new Honda Civic are two of the finest small cars you can buy. They're pitched extremely closely in all respects. But if it's a day-to-day livability you're looking for, then the packaging, space, refinement and ride quality of the Honda gives it the edge. But with a new Mazda 3 not far away, we're sure there's going to be a rematch.